Hey percussionists, how are you guys doing? What my plan for you guys today is to go through lessons 1 and lessons 2 in the Alfred's book. This should be a little bit of a review. We'll take it nice and slow for right now. Maybe we'll speed it up a little bit towards the end. So when you grab your sticks, remember, thumb on the American flag, wrap your pointer around. So the middle of your pointer is on the opposite side as your thumb. And then gently just tuck these back. Okay? You should have a little bit of stick coming out the back. Same thing here. And the stick should move a little bit in your hands. Okay? So we have a nice fulcrum, nice gentle grip on the stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my metronome to 80, and I'll show you. This is called the metronome. I've got the number at the very, very top here, set to 80 beats per minute. So that's what we're going to start at. I'm not going to take the repeat. We're going to play each line once. Okay? So here's number 1. 1, 2, here we go. That's a really nice warm-up because it gets our hands moving a little bit, and we want to make sure that each time we hit the drum, it's right with the beat. Okay, now if you look at number 2, we have a rest now. What is a rest? A rest is that little lightning bolt squiggly thing, right? The rest means we don't play on that beat. If we look at number 2, the rest is on beat 4. So when we play, we're going to play 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. I'll say rest as we play. All right, and I'm going to take this off so you can hear me a little bit better. Maybe your switch needs to face you. Here's my switch. Let's try it together. 1, 2, here's number 2. Rest. 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 If you want to do that one again, feel free to just pause me and do it a couple of times, or go rewind a little bit and do it back with me. We're going to look at number 3. Can you ask yourself, what beat is the rest on in number 3? It's on beat 3, right? So we go 1, 2, rest, 4. Right? So we're going to rest on beat 3 this time. Here's number 3. 1, 2, here we go. Rest. 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 Good. Let's move on to number 4. We have a rest again. Figure out which beat the rest is on. If you need to pause me, pause me. Yep, the rest is on beat 2 this time. So we're going to go 1, rest, 3, 4. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, here we go. Rest. 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 Good. Okay, we're looking at number 5 now. Now we don't just have 1 rest in every measure, we have 2. Okay? Take a minute, see if you can figure out which beat the rests are on. So we play on the first beat, and we play on the third beat. So that leaves us beats 2 and beats 4 that the rests are on. So we're going to go 1, rest, 3, rest, 1, rest, 3, rest, and so on. Let's play number 5. 1, 2, here we go. Rest, 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 rest. Good. That one I ended up using my right hand because I only use my right hand on 1 and 3. You can alternate right, rest, left, rest, right, rest, left, whichever is more comfortable for you. Let's look at number 6. 6 and 7 are going to be a little bit tricky. Why are they going to be a little bit tricky, do you know? They're going to be a little bit tricky because our rest is on beat 1 this time. That means we have to rest on the very first beat. This is where I would bet you $5 in class that you're going to play on beat 1 by accident. So let's try number 6. This one's going to go rest, 2, 3, 4. So we want to make sure we rest on the first beat. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. 2, 3, rest. 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 Excellent job. Now we've got number 7. Number 7 is kind of just like the opposite of 5. Instead of playing on 1 and 3, we're going to play on 2 and 4. So we need to watch out for that beat 1 or rest again. We also have a rest on beat 3. Let's try it. 1, 2, here's number 7. Rest, 2, rest, 4, rest, 2, rest, 4, rest, 2, rest, 4, rest, 2, rest, 4. Now freeze. I want you to check your hand position. Make sure the backs of your hands are towards the ceiling. My wrist is nice and in line with my arm. I'm sitting down, but even if I was standing, I would just transfer this straight up. Okay, we don't want thumbs up. We don't want elbows like way out, like we're gonna fly away. Right, nice and relaxed. Nice straight arm to hand. Okay, very good. Now, let's stop this for 1 minute. If that's really easy for you, perfect. See if you can set your metronome to 100 and see if you can play those. In fact, I'll do that right now. I'm going to set my metronome all the way to 100. And you'll notice it's going to be pretty fast. So I'm going to play each exercise 1 time, and I'm going to go through the entire thing. I'll put a space between each one so you know where I am. I'll count myself off. Here's number 1. Try to play with me. 1, 2, here's number 1. Here's number 2. 1, 2, here I go. Here's number 3. 1, 2, here we go. Here's number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Here's number 5. 1, 2, here we go. Here's number 6. 1, 2, here we go. Rest. And last but not least, number 7. 1, 2, ready, and rest. How'd you do? If you made it all the way through, air high five. If you didn't, that's A-okay. We'll just do it again. Okay? Just rewind the tape. Try again. Or just do it on your own. I have my metronome set to 100, like you see. You can set yours to anything you want. And anytime you play the drums, you should always have a metronome on. This app is free. You can download a free app on Surfaces, tablets, iPhones, whatever you like. I think there's one online called onlinemetronome.com. And you can just set your clicker to whatever speed you want and go. The higher the number, the faster it is. The slower the number, the slower it is. So I recommend when you start this, you may want to take it slower than 80. You may want to take it at something like 60. In class, we would generally go about 80. But that's not for everybody. So if you want to go slower, go slower. I'm going to slow us back down. I'll slow us down to about 70 this time. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to play through the combination study. Now remember, the combination study has a top part, right, and a bottom part. You can see 2 notes on each of the lines. We're reading only the top notes. The bottom notes are, do you remember what the bottom notes are? Bottom notes are the bass drum. Okay? So let's read through the combination study of lesson 1. We're going to see if we can play through all the way. We're not going to take the repeat at the end. We'll play line 1, go straight to line 2. Good luck. I'm going to put this at 70 beats per minute. So a little slower than before. If you need to yell rest out loud on the rests, do whatever helps you. 1, 2, combination study. Rest, 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 rest. Or 1, 3, 1, 2, rest, rest, rest. Check your hand position. Make sure your backs of your hands are still towards the ceiling. Nice straight line. How'd you do? Should we go a little faster? I'm going to speed this up to 100 where we ended the last exercise. Your goal is to see if you can go this fast. If you can't, that's a-okay. Let's try it from the beginning of the combination study one more time. 1, 2, here we go. Rest, 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 rest. Great job. In case the switch between the 2 lines is confusing you, there's a rest at the top of the end of the top line and a rest again at the start of the bottom line. That's the tricky part here. So when you get to the end of the top line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 4 and 1 are both rests. Okay? Now, I challenge you. I'm going to set my metronome to, let's go 160. This is pretty fast. If you want to try to play along, go for it. If you want to just watch me struggle, watch me struggle. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. 4, 1. That's your combination study. Okay? Take some time to really get the notes, the quarter notes, and the quarter rests, and really figure out where those are. You should be able to tell yourself that rest is on beat 2. That rest is on beat 3, and so on and so forth, okay? We're going to stop the video. Great job today. I'm going to make you another video. Coming up next is lesson 2, where we have 8th notes. Have a great day, guys.